The owner of the school I work at hates the way I look, and I love how petty it's gonna make me. I got this job without an in-person interview, so they took no time to screen how I look.
You look ridiculous.
Or ask any questions about piercings or tattoos.
But wait! There's more!
So today was full of little happy gender euphoria moments. I got called Mr. Micah a lot today. Well, completely femme. And that was really heartwarming that the kids just got it. But my favorite reaction, and it sums me up so well, I feel like, is I was in a new classroom and I took off my mask to blow my nose and I just hear a kid loudly whisper, "Oh, she's a boy." And I was like, yeah, you got it, kid. You totally got it.
I'm the bearded lady. Bad touch, stranger danger.
Well, one might think stranger danger, but this seems to be a trusted teacher in a classroom with real children. When is this madness with these teachers going to end?
We'll convert your children, yes we will.
All right. I apologize. I got to reel it in. The video hasn't even started yet. I'm already going off the deep end. All right. We're back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And as you can see, this video may be triggering to some of you and me. So strap that seatbelt on, hold on tight, because it's going to be a rough ride in today's episode of Woke TIK TOK Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
Well, yeah, that's the general theme, but apparently Kellogg's didn't get the message. Thank you guys for coming back. Let's look at the screen very quickly. It says Kellogg's spokesperson announces Rice Krispie mascot Pop is now a trans woman. For those hard of hearing and sitting way in the back, I'm going to read that one more time. Kellogg's spokesperson announces Rice Krispie mascot named Pop is now a trans woman.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it's a cereal geared towards children. Yes, they didn't get the memo from Disney and Netflix. So maybe Kellogg's will just, their earnings will go way down, way off the cliff, and they'll realize, okay, maybe we shouldn't be pushing this stuff on children. And I don't know where we're at in society, especially when people have to put up signs like this. Picture someone took outside of a community swimming pool and it says, for our blind subscribers, and again, the people sitting way in the back, face coverings should not be worn in the water due to increased drowning risk. Face coverings should not be worn in the water due to increased drowning risk? Really?
No shit, Sherlock.
Oh, we're watching the collapse of society happening right in front of our faces. Anyway, before I roll the film here, I just want to send some prayers and healing energy to the families in Texas and in New York that were affected by these two just horrific acts of evil, these two mass shootings we've had recently. Okay, all right. So, funding for my son's transition. We say these teachers need to stop with the propaganda and with the, teaching these children this stuff. When it's happening at home, what do you do? What do you do? Roll the film.
So, for those of you that don't know, my name is Lyric. Today, making a video that isn't like the other content that I typically make. Basically, I'm raising money to help fund my son's transition-related costs. I'm sharing this with his permission. Basically, we already have a diagnosis of gender dysphoria for him. We have gotten his blood work done, and we need to start him on puberty blockers as soon as possible. Now, I transitioned later, so I wasn't familiar with how puberty blockers worked. Basically, my insurance doesn't cover this, which is wonderful, right? The generic version of Lupron, that we have a 22.5 milligram dose that is going to cost out of pocket $468 per shot. And each shot lasts 3 months. So winning 4 of these a year. Close to $2,000. I have already exhausted most of my funds. I need help.
No. No, man. Shit, no, man.
Oh, no. So old boy Lyric here wants to raise thousands of dollars to get his son to transition. Now, all right. This is just crazy. And no, this is not the same bearded lady that was in the first 2 videos. I thought. Moving right along. All right, so between the teachers pushing this stuff, the parents like Lyric who are doing this stuff to their children at home, and then the therapists and surgeons, the poor young people these days don't stand a chance. The comment says, "Can I ask you how fast you got in to see a gender therapist?" Roll the film, please.
So my surgeon does not require for me to be in therapy for like a certain amount of time, probably because I'm not doing it through insurance, so I don't have to deal with insurance requirements. But I was going to therapy for a few months, and then my therapist was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm not going to work here anymore, so you're going to have to find another therapist." And the whole process went to the trash. But then I found this really cool organization. Let me link it or something. Hold on. So there's this really cool organization called the Gallup, which helps trans folks get their letters without having to prove that you're trans. Like, obviously, you get a diagnosis for gender dysphoria, but you don't have to, like, go through all those hoops. I want to say that it took me a few weeks to get a appointment with them, and then they diagnosed me, they gave me my letter, and that was it.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Yes, this person literally just said you don't have to jump through all these hoops and prove that you're trans in order to get surgery or put on these hormone blockers and all this other stuff. You should have to jump through all these hoops if you're trying to do this stuff. Irreversible damage to your body when you're not even an adult yet. This is insanity. That's what that group probably does, is push these young people through to therapists and surgeons who are on the same page as all these teachers that we see, and the parent that we just saw, Lyric. We're doomed. Moving right along. All right, this next one is a huge win because this lunatic is no longer a teacher, as you will see in just a minute. But before we roll that, I gotta give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by a great friend of the channel. Coda320 is how you will recognize him in the comment section. Coda320 has been a member of this amazing community for I don't even know how long, and has just been extremely generous in showing support and helping keep this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords continue to try to sink us. So Coda320, thank you so much as always, sir. Greatly appreciated. Also, I've got to give a shout out to the people that supported through the super thanks, which is the new little heart button they left down there by the like button. That's recently new to the channel. So super thanks contributors Sharon, thank you so much. Saddle Tramp and Java Freak, thank you guys so much. Now, if you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Coda320, once again, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. And Coda320 sent me a clip as well that I'm going to play at the end of this that's very interesting. First, we're going to check this one out. Roll the film, please.
All right, guys, so I have been put in the position to dead name and misgender students for the last few months or whatever since I started working at my current school corporation. And today was the day that I resigned. I was called in and they said they had a meeting with the superintendent or assistant superintendent and the school lawyer, and that while they are here, while the students are with us, we are acting in loco parento, which apparently means that we are acting in place of the parents. And so therefore we have to abide by parent wishes when it comes to preferred name and pronouns, which just like isn't true. So because of this, I have resigned. I am queer, I am lesbian, I am non-binary. I use she, they pronouns, and I will not be put in a position to feel like I'm going against my own community, and I will not feed into misgendering or dead naming. It's not something that I will do. period. And if I had not resigned, I would have gotten fired for it.
Bye 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 bye.
Bye. Like I said, definitely a win. That lunatic will not be teaching those children, at least at that school anymore, a win. The more that can happen, the better. Oh my God. All right. So next up, and listen, guys. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. And I mentioned this before, but the algorithm is throttling these videos again. So if you enjoyed the video, smash that thumbs up button, like that comment section up, share these videos out. You guys do the best at that. I couldn't ask for any more. The comment says, "You're a small fat. Why are you speaking over super fats?" Roll the film.
Okay, this is the fatness spectrum. A small fat is a size 18 and lower, 1X or 2X. I'm a 4X, 5X. I'm a size 26, sometimes 28. I am the super fat you say I'm speaking over.
I've got more sins than a Chinese phone book.
Okay, relax. No need for the name calling, sir. She realizes she's a super fat, that's self-proclaimed. The unfortunate thing is we've seen a bunch of different videos by this same person who is one of these people that promotes these morbidly obese and unhealthy lifestyles. So I'm not sure we're going to see much changes out of her, but good luck, ma'am. Moving right along. All right, this next clip's a little longer than normal, but it is definitely worth the watch. It's just so bizarre. This kind of thing is, they're trying to promote it. Once again, unhealthy and destructive lifestyles. Everything this is not healthy. This is not healthy. This is not conducive to good health. Or roll the film, please.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm in a polyamorous relationship. Normally, when people think polyamory, they think two women and a man in a throuple type relationship together. But that's not what polyamory is. I mean, that's one type of polyamory, but polyamory is an umbrella term for many different types of non-monogamous relationships. I call my type of relationship a polycule or a constellation because it looks like a molecule or a constellation. There are several people involved in various different ways, and more people have joined than the last time I did one of these. So let's give a little update. I'm sure you can follow along just fine. Okay, so in the center of it all is obviously me. Here's me, in case you forgot. I run this account. I have bright orange hair. I am married to Jake. There's Jake, super cute. We currently live together. I am also dating Spencer. Here's Spencer. We've been together for a while, but are not currently living together. I am also dating Ellie. She's my newest relationship, but just as important as all the others. Now, Ellie is platonic life partners with Izzy. Here's Izzy, and that just means they plan on spending the rest of their lives together without any romance or sex involved. Now, Izzy is also casually seeing Spencer. Here's Spencer again, just in case you forgot. Remember, Spencer is dating me, and I am married to Jake. Now, Jake is currently dating Rocket. This is Rocket. They are very hot and very tall. Rocket also has another long-term relationship with his girlfriend, also has a queer platonic relationship with another partner. These partners don't wish to be included, which is perfectly fine, but that means y'all are not going to push to see them. Now remember, I am only dating Ellie and Spencer, and I'm married to Jake. Those are the only three people I'm involved with. This person, and Izzy could all have other partners. But seeing as they're not involved in my inner polycule, I don't know, and that's okay. Anyways, this is why we call it a polycule or a constellation.
I think you're all fucked in the head.
Clearly. I don't know. When I see things like this, I just think that these people are extremely insecure and need all the attention they can get from any angle, and it doesn't matter if they're having any kind of relations with 10 different people or not, as long as it's all the attention's focused on them. That's my view. I could be wrong, but for the most part, all the stories we hear like this tend to end disastrously, not healthy by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know. Anyway, good luck to you, fire crotch. Moving right along. Next clip is an ad for that company, Indeed, the online, a work search where you can upload your resumes and things like that to find jobs. Indeed. These commercials are the dumb... It's just a giant virtue signal. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'll let you guys be the judge. Roll the film, please.
Hi.
How does that feel, baby?
Lower.
How does that feel, baby? Hi. Hi, I'm Taylor. Hi, I'm here for my interview.
I'm Dorian, and I use the pronouns he, him. Are you comfortable sharing how you would like to be addressed?
Thank you for asking. I use they, them pronouns.
Great. Well, I'd love to hear more about your skill set.
Sure. I went to school for advertising and
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
What? I can't even imagine ever being in an interview with someone like, I use the pronouns he, him. How would you like to be addressed? Well, you have my effing name on the piece of paper in front of you. Let's try that for starters. And then you got Tarzan here, starts out, hi, I'm Tarzan. Like, the guy says, the guy interviewing, how would you like to be addressed? I use the pronouns he, him. Then this person says, oh, thanks for asking. I use they, them. You would like to be addressed as they, them? What?
That doesn't make sense.
Well, of course, it's not supposed to make sense. They know this, and when they have these big corporations, for example, Kellogg's, just like in the beginning, Indeed here, doing stuff like this, society can't function the way it's supposed to. None of this stuff doesn't make any sense. It's reel it in, reel it in. We're almost done here. I can get through it. Moving right along. All right, so we're going to be wrapping it up soon. This is the clip that Coda 320 sent me that I was talking to you guys about that shows why all this stuff they're teaching in schools, critical race theory and all this other ridiculous nonsense, is destroying our society. You have a Mexican family here. This little girl's crying and disinvited to a birthday party. I'll let you guys hear it. Then I got one last clip that we're going to show you guys because I'm sure you've all heard about the monkey virus that's going around taking place of the China age. So we're going to end that with one of those. So let's see what this poor little girl has to say. She's crying. She's kind of hysterical, so it's a little hard to hear, but let's see. Roll the film, please.
What did you say? I can't hear you.
She understands that she didn't want her to come to your birthday party, but why did Jalea say she couldn't come to your birthday party?
Because she said her mom doesn't let her go with white people anymore.
That's crazy!
So I apologize. It was a little hard to understand the little girl, but she invited her friend Jalea to her birthday party, and Jalea's mom said no, she can't. Jalea can't go to the birthday party because it's a white family. In the comments says, this is what racism looks like. Stop teaching children this. Like what? Those adults that wouldn't let the child go should be ashamed of themselves. It's got nothing to do with these kids. They don't know better. This is disgusting. This is just disgusting. And this is the leftist indoctrination of critical race theory that teaches critical gender, this gender theory, all this nonsense. It's all this. Moving right along. Oh, by the way, before we get to the last clip, I saw this picture on Twitter and it reminded me. I drove by a house in a town near where I live that looked just like this. So I blocked the name out, but it says, so we painted our home. So we painted our home. Wow.
Well, I don't know. It's really messed up. Super gay.
All right, on a lighter note, we're going to wrap it up here. I know, it's a tough video. Things are crazy out there with the things going on in Texas, what's happening in New York, with things going on at the Davos, WEF. We're in some crazy times, so trying to end it on a lighter note. And I'm sure you guys have heard about the whole new monkey virus around that they're going to probably try to shut us down again. By the way, I apologize for all these glitches. My computer is just about smoked. I got trying to get it all put together, but I'm sure you guys will see some glitches. Anyway, Let's wrap this video up. Roll the film, please.
Guys, this is not a joke. I just did a rapid test for monkeypox, and it looks like I'm positive. I have no symptoms, so it seems very bizarre that I would be positive, but...
You serious? And you ain't black.